Hello everybody, welcome to Casey's Garage. Today I'm doing something different. This is the first episode of my How to Not Die series. Now today we're going with the scenario that my brakes went out. Now the most important thing is not to panic if your brakes go out. A couple things to remember is while your brakes could have gone out for a number of reasons, maybe your line broke and your fluid went everywhere. Maybe you angered the wrong person and they cut your brakes. An important thing to remember is that while you no longer have brakes on your pedal, you still should have brakes on your emergency brake. The reason for that is because while your regular brakes are attached to the master cylinder and everything and are controlled by hydraulics, your brakes are not. They're controlled by a cable, which means you still have the ability to stop, but you don't have any traction control. So the important thing is if you push on the emergency brake too hard, you will lock up your brakes. The first thing you want to do if your brakes were to go out is to lightly apply pressure to your emergency brake and slowly apply pressure. If you happen to have a handbrake, hold on to the button and apply pressure to before your brakes happen to lock up your tires. Now let's say that you didn't happen to maintain it and the cable snapped, or somebody cut your brakes and they knew to cut that too. That's okay, you can still stop. Now what you want to do is grab your gear selector and drop it into a lower gear in order to engine brake. You don't want to put it in neutral because you'll just coast until you come to a stop, which may take way too long. If you happen to be in a four-wheel drive truck or car, put it in four-wheel drive. The important thing right now is to get as much resistance against your car as possible in order to stop it as fast as possible. So in my case, I happen to drive a 4-speed car. My car has the ability to select third gear, second gear, and first gear, even though it's an automatic. So you want to select whatever gear happens to put you high enough in the RPM range that you're slowing down, but not high enough that you blow your engine in the process. So go down one gear at a time and watch what it does, even if you happen to know your car, because things happen. But an important thing is to know your car. It's extremely important to familiarize yourself with your car. That way, if you do come into an emergency situation, you know what to do. But practice is also important. If you happen to practice losing brakes and you know how to stop, it greatly increase your chance of not driving over a ledge or into a train or whatever. So I would definitely recommend practicing in an open area where there are no cars around so that you don't end up irritating the people around you. But that's what you want to do if your brakes were to happen to go out. Now, definitely make sure that if you don't happen to have service after you got your car to a stop, a text message on your phone uses a lot less data, which means that you should be able to text somebody in an emergency situation to come get you. But it's extremely important to have something in place where if something were to happen, somebody can come get you. Thank you for watching Casey's Garage and the first episode of the How to Not Die series. If you have any thoughts on a topic you would like to see How to Not Die in, then please feel free to leave your suggestions in the comments, and feel free to like and subscribe for more episodes. Thank you for watching Casey's Garage.